beautiful people? Welcome to Bree Talks Books. I'm Bree, and you already know I'm here to talk about books. So let's go. In today's video, I'm happy to be celebrating 1 year on BookTube. I thought what better way to do this than to do the BookTube anniversary tag. This tag was originally created by the channel Book Your Imagination, so I will be sure to link the original tag video down below. Consider yourself tagged. I did. I can't believe it has already been a year. I started my channel last August 2020. Things have been up and down and all around, but I'm happy to have made it this far, and if you want to hear more about that, stick around and listen to the rest of this video. There are 14 questions. I have notes, so I'm going to be looking at them. Let's get into it. So the first question, I guess I already answered that, but it was, what anniversary are you celebrating? 1. Numero uno. Question 2. What genres do you mostly focus on? So I read a wide variety of books. My favorite genre is fantasy. I read a lot of adult and young adult books within the fantasy genre, as well as broader like speculative fiction. So I love sci-fi, dystopian, weird stuff. I'm all about it. Anything that's gonna really pull at the heartstrings and make me feel things, I like those books too. So whatever genre that is, realistic fiction, I usually like those books a lot too. But I'm pretty open to a lot. I tend to read a wide variety, being an English teacher and all. So question 3, what's your channel's proudest moment in the past year? So for this question, I have to go with my Enneagram video. Not just the video itself, though I am very proud because it took me forever to plan, forever to film. I mean, it worked out because I feel like that's how so many of you have found my channel. I got like a lot of new subscribers and everything from that. But on top of all of that, that particular video, Kayla from Books and Lala shouted me out in one of her videos on her channel. She's been like one of my most favorite booktubers for years now. That was super cool. Or I'm still like, unable to articulate my words over it because yeah, it was just super cool. Also, sorry I didn't say anything at the beginning of this video, but yeah, lighting is weird. We don't have to talk about it, but thanks for watching anyway. Oh, question 4, do you receive ARCs? No. Question 5, I don't receive books for review. No, no collabs, nothing, just me spending my money on all of these books. Okay, question 5. What type of videos do you enjoy making most? So for this one, I definitely have to say vlogs, though tag videos are fun too. It's just like chill. Basically videos that don't take a lot of prep and I can just kind of impulsively just kind of go off the top of my head. Those are my favorite ones to film. Question 6 is, what kind of videos do you like to watch from other people? Kind of the same. I love watching vlogs. Like, I will watch vlogs all day. But I also really like recommendation videos. That's how I discovered BookTube, was from recommendation videos and people going over like their favorite books, like based on genre or just like the favorite books they read that year. Those type of videos, love those. And then just niche discussion type of videos, I tend to really like those too. I love bookish things, so like all the videos, I'm about that. Question 7. Was there anything you tried on your channel in the last year that didn't work? Well, I'm sure there are a lot of things I've tried that didn't work. Not sure if they got posted to my channel or not. Maybe they did. I feel like I'm drawing a blank because I've blocked them out of my memory intentionally. Yeah. Moving on. Question 8. Have you done anything in the last year that you won't keep doing this year? Like taking super long hiatuses and not recording anything or uploading anything, or recording things and then deleting it because it's not good enough. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. If I take the time to make a video, I'll post it. Question 9, is there anything you plan to do more of this year? Posting regularly, uploading content weekly is like the goal. I'm doing good so far. It's week 2, but hey, gotta celebrate everything. Or wait, or is it week 2 or 3, something like that. Either way, I am doing well and I'm going to continue this momentum and keep doing that. Regular content on my channel, content that like I want to make, trying not to be like super worried about what like everyone else on BookTube is doing. Like I like to keep up with trends and things, but also like I just like to read what I want to read and make videos that I feel like making. So gonna do more of that. Hopefully it's good. I forgot what question I'm on. Oh, 10. Okay, question 10. Is there anything new you plan to add to your channel this year? Well, there's a lot. Plan is kind of like a strong word. I have a lot of good ideas, and in theory, it'll come all together perfectly and they'll go on my channel and it'll be wonderful, but I don't want to spoil it before that. So yeah, those are my plans. Also, my plan is to utilize my friends, since I have creative and talented friends like Darius who can edit my videos. Thanks, Darius. Question 11. What are some of the challenges you face with your channel? Okay, so other than like going on a rant on all the things that I struggle with like in my life, because all of those like affect like, you know, the whole channel thing. Wow, that sounded like way darker than like I meant to, or hopefully it didn't, I don't know. We'll just say the most challenging things are that it is very time consuming. It requires a lot. There can be a lot of pressure, but I think most of that is like in your head, or at least in my case, it is all in my head. Sometimes it's difficult to put yourself out there and also to hold yourself to these high expectations that are unrealistic and falling short. That is not a fun experience. So I'm gonna set that bar lower for myself and just enjoy making this with you all. See, we're not freaking out that there's like no light in this room. It's fine. The sun's like gone down. This is where I normally film, so there should be natural lighting. But hey, we're working with what we got. Ceiling fan lights out, so I don't even have that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like tech challenges, like technology, those are all challenges. The lighting, the actually reading, finishing books when you're like stressed out and there's you know what's going on. When 2021 didn't look much different than 2020, it's hard. Sorry. Question 12. What equipment do you use for filming? I have a Canon T7i, yes, T7i Rebel. So that's what I record on. And then my handy dandy tripod. Then I also have a ring light, which you can see here. Or well, I don't know if y'all can see it because I don't have my glasses on because I took them off because it was reflecting really, really bad. And then I use like various lamps in this case in my living room to film. Oh, and I sit on a pillow on the floor because this is comfy. Also, when I was recording myself standing, which I am standing sometimes in videos, but usually I'm sitting because when I stand, I sway like a lot. I don't know if any of you all notice, but I certainly do, and it's not a good time. Also, I usually take a long time to film because that's just my process, and my legs get tired standing, so I decided to start sitting down. Question 13. What's one piece of advice you would give to another booktuber? I don't know if this is supposed to be like a newer person. That's kind of how I answered the question. But I guess this could really apply to anyone because I feel like I'm still very, very new. Like even though it's been a year, it hasn't been an active 12 months. So I feel like I'm like still like a super beginner, but that's okay. It's a process, loving the journey. My advice would be to like give yourself some grace and just keep going with it. If you need to take a break, take a break. Don't let it ruin your love for reading. Like remember why you started your channel to begin with. But now I'm just talking to myself and this is what I have to keep reminding myself. So there you go. There's my 2 cents on that. All right, number 14, last question. What's the best part of having a BookTube channel? So the best part of having a BookTube channel would definitely have to be that I get to talk about books, and not only that, people actually talk about books back to me. Before I started a channel, I definitely was talking about books all the time, it was just like a lot of me talking and other people feeling uncomfortable and wishing I would shut up and stop rambling. And now it's like they're coming up to me and they're talking about books. I'm exchanging like way more books with my friends and like people in my real life, exchanging stuff online with other people. It's just like this whole little book community and I love it. That's my 1 year anniversary for BookTube. There is plenty more in the works happening soon. Stick around. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I am so grateful for all of my subscribers. You all are awesome. You really have been just super great staying with me as I like clearly bit off more than I could chew last year. But we're gonna keep it moving. And I feel very hopeful and excited for year 2 on BookTube and my journey and what this channel will be offering. It's gonna be a great time. Stick around, subscribe, do the things. Oh, let me know what you're reading too down below because I always like to hear it. All right, I will see you in the next one. Bye!